part of me that knew that life was about joy and meaning and purpose and bliss and ecstasy and divine love, finding within me what made me resonate a higher frequency. Then I discovered frequencies and how frequencies can be measured, and that every emotion has a frequency, and that frequency can be measured, which means that joy has a frequency, and sorrow has a frequency, and self-pity has a frequency, and bliss has a frequency, and love has a frequency. And right at the top of frequencies, there was the state of ecstasy or bliss or rapture, which is a state of falling in deep love with everything, or whatever you describe what that is, but falling into a state of absolute bliss. And then I discovered this amazing link between frequencies and chakras, or energy centers in the body, where each center is located specifically at a particular point. And that led me into delving deep into what the gurus and those that practiced the meditation techniques, yoga techniques, ancient healing techniques. And then I realized that each frequency is measurable, and that each chakra is aligned with a certain emotion. And I realized from my discovery is that emotions such as guilt and shame and self-doubt and feeling like a victim radiated a particular frequency, and that frequency was measurable and pointed to a particular part of the body. So self-pity, guilt and shame then resonated at a frequency of your lower chakras, which is where your spine is, where the bottom of your spine is located. And then I discovered that there are a correlation between the various chakra points and how energy moves up and how emotions move up. So at the bottom end of the frequency and at the bottom end of your body, where you have at the bottom end of your body the base of your spine, the perineum, and as you move up and different emotions are emitted, the frequencies change, which means that if you look at it on a scale and if you measure the frequency of a particular emotion such as guilt or feeling sad, it has a measurable frequency. And if you look at it on a scale, you'd see it oscillating in that particular wavelength. And if you look at a frequency of feeling empowered and feeling like you can achieve things, you'd find that the wavelength improved. And then as you went up and felt more emotions that were higher or more connected to love, the frequency started getting faster. And so as you went right to the top and you were feeling emotions of bliss and ecstasy and joy and really just engaging with life, you found that the frequency was really, really fast. And that then aligned to your chakra points as they went up from your heart center to your pineal gland, and then finally to the crown at the top of your head. And so as you elevated, the emotions elevated and the energy moved up, which led me to discover energy points and how to move energy from the lower chakra centers to the higher chakra centers. And if you can move this energy that's trapped in the bottom of your chakras that are making you feel emotions of survival, of guilt, of loneliness, of sadness, and move those emotions further up your chakras, you could now start experiencing sense of bliss, of joy, of gratitude, and all these other kind of emotions. So if there's a link between how we're feeling and how our bodies are responding to the environment, then surely there's a way that we can change that in order to feel more enlightened, more enlivened, more in love with life, which led me to figure out that the law of attraction has something major to do with these energy centers, with these frequencies, and with this emotion.